BTS News Today. Park Jimin, a BTS member known for his gentle and affectionate personality, he rarely shows anger in public. However, there are certain moments that can trigger his emotions, especially when it comes to injustice, betrayal, or to something involving those closest to him. We will discuss the incident that made Jimin angry after learning the truth, how fans reacted, as well as the impact on her image as a global artist. Jimin is known as someone who cares deeply for his friends and has deep feelings. Maya often shows affection to other BTS members in the army, as BTS fans are called. However, when he learns a shocking and painful truth, the reaction can be different than usual. In various interviews and live broadcasts, Jimin often reveals that he is not the type who gets angry easily. But if something violates his principles or hurts his loved ones, he will not remain silent. This has been seen on several occasions when he defends other BTS members or responds to issues that are considered harmful. An event occurred where Jimin finally learned the truth that had been hidden. Is it about BTS, himself, or the people he cares about? There are many possibilities that can trigger his anger, such as betrayal of someone you trust, fake news or media manipulation, harassment or assault of BTS members, problems in the music industry that cost them. Jimin could have known this truth through various sources, such as social media, conversations with others, or even direct recognition of the person involved. The reaction can be varied, ranging from shock to explosive anger. When Jimin realized the reality, he did not remain silent. Based on his personality, there are several ways in which he can react. Strong emotional expression. Jimin may look very disappointed, angry, or even crying because you feel betrayed. Direct confrontation, if the situation allows. He may directly confront the person responsible for the incident. Statements on social media. He could have used platforms like Weverse or Twitter to convey his thoughts to fans. Support from BTS members. Jimin always gets support from other BTS members, especially RM and V are often the place to vent. After Jimin's anger spread, the army immediately reacted with various speculations and support. Hashtags like #StayStrongJimin or #WeSupportJimin can be trending on Twitter. Fans began to find out more about what happened, spread the word, and show solidarity with Jimin. International media may also cover the incident, especially since BTS has always been in the global spotlight. News outlets such as Billboard, Rolling Stone, or the Korea Herald may comment on this incident, provides an analysis of its impact on the music industry and BTS image. Jimin is known as a professional person. Although he experiences strong emotions, he still tries to maintain his image in the entertainment industry. However, this incident could have affected the way he interacts with the media or his fans. BTS has always shown strong unity. They will probably talk about this in the interview or a live broadcast to calm fans and provide moral support to Jimin. Although Jimin is known as someone who is affectionate, he also has his own way of dealing with anger and disappointment. After his anger mounts at learning the shocking truth, there are several steps he may take to ease his emotions. BTS is not only a music group, but also like a family to Jimin. In various interviews, BTS members often reveal how they always support each other in difficult circumstances. RM Namjoon, as the leader of BTS, RM is often a place to vent to other members. It might help Jimin see the problem from a broader perspective and give wise advice. Jin, as the oldest Hyung, Jin is known for his humorous but also attentive demeanor. He would probably try to comfort Jimin so that he would not be too late in his anger. Suga Jungi is known as someone who is calm and rational. He will probably help Jimin control his emotions and find a more objective solution. J-Hope Hoseok has always been a cheerful and positive figure. His presence may help Jimin feel lighter in the face of difficult situations. V, Taeyoung, and Jungkook, Jimin's best friends, V and Jungkook will most likely be where Jimin will vent his emotions. They could have shared personal moments, talked heart to heart, or even just spend time together to distract. Many artists make music a place to channel their emotions. Jimin could have done the same. As a talented singer and songwriter, he will probably pour his feelings into a song. Jimin has previously released highly emotional songs such as Promise and Filter, which reflects various aspects of his personality and his feelings. If this incident really had a big impact on him, it is not unlikely that he will write a song that reflects his anger and his emotional journey in the face of shocking truth. When faced with a difficult situation, A person often needs time to be alone in order to think clearly. Jimin will probably take the time to travel to a quieter place, like the beach or the mountains, to reflect and calm himself. BTS is known for taking frequent breaks in between their busy schedules. On some occasions, they even go on vacation together to release stress. If Jimin's anger is big enough, he might choose to take a short break and focus on his mental health. Jimin has a very close relationship with the army. He often interacts with fans through Weverse or live broadcasts on Instagram. Did not rule out that after he felt calmer, he talks to fans about how he feels. He probably won't directly reveal the details of what made him angry, but he could have spoken implicitly about how he learned from this situation and how he would move forward. As a global celebrity, Jimin's actions will always be noticed by the public and the media. This incident could have two different repercussions: positive impact. If Jimin handles this situation wisely, people will respect him more. Fans will see him as someone honest and not afraid to show his emotions. Negative impact. If Jimin's anger is too explosive in public, the media may distort the narrative and create unnecessary controversy. However, looking at Jimin's always professional track record, most likely he will cope with this situation with full maturity. Big Hit Entertainment, as the agency that oversees BTS, usually very careful in managing the image of their artists. If this incident becomes major, the agency may release an official statement to explain the situation so that there is no misunderstanding. BTS itself is known for its strong communication strategy. If needed, they could have held an interview or made an official video to discuss the incident more openly. Emotional incidents like these often serve as inspiration in music. If Jimin's anger was related to something profound, it is possible that BTS will create a song that addresses the theme of honesty, betrayal, or emotional struggle. BTS has always been famous for their meaningful and reflective lyrics. If this incident has a major impact, we will probably see it reflected in their musical works in the future. Every experience, be it painful or full of emotion, always brings a lesson. From the incident that made Jimin angry, there are several things that can be picked up by him, BTS, as well as fans. Jimin's anger may be fueled by lies or dishonesty. This shows how important honest communication is in every relationship, both in the entertainment industry and in everyday life. Jimin is a public figure, and how he handles his emotions can serve as an example for many. From this incident, we can learn that anger is a natural thing, but how we manage that anger is most important. In difficult times, having a strong support system is helpful. BTS has always shown that they are more than just a music group, they are a family. This incident reminds us all of the importance of having people we can rely on when facing challenges. Jimin's anger after learning the truth is not just an emotional outburst, but also a reflection of the values he holds. He is someone who cares deeply about the people around him, and when something he considers important is betrayed, it is natural that he reacts strongly. However, with the support of BTS, ARMY, and those closest to him, Jimin will definitely be able to get through this situation wisely. This incident will probably be part of his emotional journey, but it will also strengthen him as an individual and artist. Shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement.